Hey guys, welcome back to an episode of my Bengals franchise series. So we had kind of a problem, and I want to start off with everybody by saying that I fixed the problem, but there was kind of a problem. So for some reason, Madden is stupid and it deleted my franchise, so I had to technically start a new franchise. But I inputted all the old stats for the players, all their stuff, and similar game, like how the games went. So everything is exactly the same pretty much. But I just want to say that just so like for clarity's sake, they're technically the old franchise got deleted somehow. I don't know how EA Sports works. But this time I actually made a backup of the franchise, so that's never gonna happen again. But we do take on the Seattle Seahawks today, which is going to be a tough game, especially with the fact that Seattle is absolutely insane. Now, I'm gonna tell you right now that we are gonna be double editing this video like last week, where how this works is that the first part of this video is going to be a shorter version, which is just the highlights. So if you do like just highlights, edits, then this is gonna be the first part of this video. If you skip forward, there'll be a little thing on the screen to tell you where to skip forward to. That is where you can see every single play of this game, and also the stats will be at the end of this game. So make sure to like and subscribe button down below, guys, because we're taking on Seattle Seahawks. Now, game planning for the Seahawks is a tad bit different than game planning for other teams, because Seattle right now in this season actually has a pretty dang good defense. Their defense is not top 5, but I believe it's top 10. Their offense is also firing all cylinders. As you guys know, we are 5-0 going to week 6, and the Seattle Seahawks currently are, I believe, 4-1 or 3-2. So they're pretty dang good. So certain things like sacks and like that, you're going to see it will happen in this game, not as like stupidly often as it did before, but it will happen. Another mistake or another problem is I have to fix Charlie Jones's number. For some reason, after his last week blow up, he got a number change. So I got to change him back to number 15 because for some reason he's number 8 now. As right there, Tyler Boyd takes the opening handoff. And this actually is not surprising, as if you watched last week, which Jamar Chase not in the game, by the way, he is back. Last week, Tyler Boyd had a rushing touchdown. He has got a couple rushes in the game. So it's surprisingly enough not uncommon apparently for him to actually get some handoffs in this game at this point. Might be a new scheme, kind of have Chase Brown, Joe Mixon, and Tyler Boyd in there as a 1-2-3 punch. Actually would really spell a lot of, positive things, for keeping Tyler Boyd this offseason, right? Because if Charlie Jones can take over for a slot job, and then you have Tyler Boyd as like a kind of Deebo Samuel-esque running back, wide receiver, that might actually work out to keep him on the team. But here's the biggest problem. Kenneth Walker. Kenneth Walker is freaking good. And I kind of forgot when we were playing the Seahawks, I'm like, oh yeah, it's going to be an easy game. Geno Smith shouldn't be that good. Kenneth Walker, I feel like, is going to be the biggest problem in this game. But 2nd and 11 here, run by Kenneth Walker. And, he met Logan Wilson. And Logan Wilson likes to throw people backwards and make them lose yards. Right here, a fumble by Sam Hubbard. And it is recovered by the Seattle Seahawks. So far, a lot of defense in this game in the first 7 minutes. Only 3 points put up by the Cincinnati Bengals. But again, as always, Joe Mixon is going to be an absolute monster as always. And Tyler Boyd with another carry. Okay, we are now seeing a Deebo Samuel's transition type of thing here, where it's going to be a Deebo/Tyler Boyd scenario. But right here on completion, that one to Irv Smith. 2nd and 10 now at the 50-yard line. Is going to be all day to throw the ball. Completion yet again. Actually, not yet again. That was to Tyler Boyd. As right here, it's going to be a run up the middle for a first down by Joe Mixon. 1st and 10 now in Seahawks territory. A little bit of an end-around trickery, and that's why you do stuff like that. As Irv Smith gets a big play, you have Tyler Boyd looks like he's going to get a handoff. He ends up going ahead and not getting the handoff, and allows Irv Smith to get wide open. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line here. It's going to go on to be a pass play. This one is intercepted, intended for Irv Smith. It looks like, as it could have been a pick six, but Joe Burrow does shut that down. It looks like Irv Smith just ran the wrong route, in all honesty. Like, that really how I would break that down. But who remembers Cheeto? As Cheeto gets his first interception of the season. But that's going to be something that's going to be interesting throughout the season, is seeing how Irv Smith does transition with this offense. Because, yes, we do know that Irv Smith is a really great tight end, and so far he's been playing really good all season long. But there's certain route trees / chemistry that, Joe doesn't have with Irv yet. And I'm sure that's not going to change anything. He's still going to target him just as much. He's still going to give him the football just as much. But there's going to be some times where, we might see kind of like a growing pains, I would say, for a brand new player. We're going to see less of that later on in the season. And right here, Irv Smith, you can see Joe doesn't care. Joe's going to throw the ball to Irv Smith if he's open. He's going to make plays if he's open. And right there, Jamar Chase, lucky to have him back. Love to see him back in the lineup here. But right here, it's going to go ahead and be completion of T down to the 5-yard line. First and goal at the 5-yard line here. And another interception. Another target toward Irv Smith. Okay, so 2 interceptions in the red zone. Both of them targeting Irv Smith. And both of them being interceptions. Again, not putting that on Irv Smith. But, usually if it quacks like a duck, usually it's a duck. 3rd and 13 here, 26-yard line. A check down pass, not going to be a first down here. 4th and 3 at the 36. They're going to punt the ball. So now the Bengals have the ball back. And so far, I'm going to knock on wood here, but Joe has been clean in this game so far. Not too many sacks, which is what you like to see. But going right back to the well here, Irv Smith yet again. 1st down and 10, pass across the middle. This one to Tyler Boyd. 2nd down and 4 here, pass across the middle completed for yet, not a first down. Very close to a first down, but you already know Joe Mixon's going to take care of business if he can. So 1st down and 10 now at the 30-yard line. All day to throw the ball, and he completes it to my man Tyler Boyd. So Tyler Boyd having a big game this game. With Jamar Chase back, I didn't know how it was all going to pan out for Tyler Boyd. But it looks like he is panning out pretty well as Joe Mixon gets a 1-yard carry on the play. 3rd down and 9 at the 19-yard line here. Looking, completion. Joe Mixon. And he's in for a touchdown. Broken tackle. Probably broken back in all honesty. And he still finds a way to get in the end zone for a touchdown. Again, like I said before, guys, he is having a record-breaking season. And you can't even say anything else but greatness for Joe Mixon in these games so far. But 1st down 10, wide open down the field. Does get tracked down, it looks like, by Dax Hill right there. But wide open catch. And now it looks like Seattle is going to be scoring their first touchdown of the game. Making the score 10-7 right before halftime. Now Joe Burrow has to do something. We have to answer back, guys. Now it's only a 3-point game. And to be honest, I said we have to answer. We don't really have to answer. Defense has been playing pretty good. But this is the type of game where it's going to be very close. And 1 or 2 mistakes is going to really set the tone for this game. So every drive is going to matter immensely. 2nd down and 4. Pass completed now almost into Money Mac's field goal range. As we have seen so far this season, he has been absolutely money on every kick he has made. 3rd and inches now, and it's incomplete pass, which will set up. Will they go for it? They're going to go for it on 4th and inches here, and it's going to be an incomplete pass. I'm surprised. Last week we saw them kick a couple 57-yard field goals. This week, not the case. They're definitely, maybe it's a little bit of the wind conditions or weather. I'm not sure, but surprised that they did not kick that right there. Nonetheless, though, before halftime, though, Seattle's going to try to get a field goal of their own to make the score 10-all at halftime. And after an incomplete pass right there, they kick a 58-yard field goal. And you know what they don't have? They don't have Money Mac. So this guy, I'm sure it's great, but he missed the field goal. He missed the field goal. Second half of football here. It's going to be a 9-yard pass to start off the second half here. 2nd down and 1. Run to the left-hand side, and he is met by Jermaine Pratt as he does not pick up a first down. 3rd down and 2 here. Pass across the middle field. It's intercepted yet again by Cheeto. And Cheeto's 2nd interception of the game, making plays when it counts. Just like that, pass across the middle field there. 1st down 10, 26-yard line. All day to throw the ball. Check down to Irv Smith. And he's going to get around 7 yards on the play. 2nd down and 3 here at the 18-yard line. This I'd say has to, but this would preferably be a touchdown drive to, keep that momentum going. But 3rd and goal here at the 13-yard line. All day to throw the ball. Check to the left-hand side. Incomplete. Intended for, it looks like, Jamar Chase. And just like that, it is going to be a 6-point ball game in the jungle. So still very close. Way too close for comfort if you ask me. But 3rd down and 9, they're going to throw an incomplete pass. It ends up being ruled incomplete. On the field, it was called a complete pass. Couple of drives later, it's going to be a pass by the Seattle Seahawks after a couple 3-and-outs. 2nd down and 6 here. Play action pass. All day to throw it. Looking down the field and completing the pass to Tyler Lockett. Down to the 18-yard line. 4th and 3. Here it is the big play of the game, and they do convert it down to the 2-yard line. 1st and goal at the 2. Sacked by none other than Logan Wilson. But on 3rd and goal, they're going to find a touchdown. Almost a 3-and-out stop by the Bengals defense. Holding a field goal there would have been huge, because now it's a 14-13 game, 1-point ball game. Irv Smith catches the rock. Not sure why he trucked 17 nobodies there. 1st down and 10, though, pass across the middle completed to none other than T. Higgins. 2nd down and 10 here at the 22-yard line. Pass across the middle here completed. T, and almost in the end zone, but thankfully we have a tight end who can get the job done. Drew Sample gets in the end zone for a touchdown. They will go for 2 to make it a 7-point ball game, and it is completed here to Jamar Chase for the 2-point conversion. Just like that, a couple plays later, 4th and 2 at Cincy's 25-yard line, and they will get a first down for the Seattle Seahawks. 1st down and 10 now at 23-yard line, and a touchdown here ties it up. A field goal here might, honestly, with how this Bengals offense been moving the ball, might completely change everything. But Kenneth Walker right there, absolutely S+ tier. 3rd and goal, though. All there to throw the ball as he's getting hit, completes it for a touchdown. So now it is 21-all. 8:20 to go in this ball game. Cincinnati, you got to go down and score a touchdown and put the icing on the cake with a nice long drive. It looks like they might be getting that long drive as they get a first down right here. But a field goal, while yes, it is doable, I just feel like a touchdown is the, preferred method, obviously. But that is, I feel like, what you need to do to, put the claw in the neck of the Hawk here. But let's see what ends up happening as they ran 3 minutes off the clock so far. And Joe Mixon is not stopping anytime soon. 3rd down and 11 here, the 27-yard line pass to the right-hand side. It completed, but that means they will have to settle for a field goal with 4 minutes to go in the game. So they will be relying on their defense to get a stop and make a huge clutch play here. 3rd and 5, incomplete. Now 4th and 5, they end up punting the ball, trying to get a defensive stop, and they're not able to get that defensive stop. So just like that, Cincinnati is now 6-0, 5-0 going into their bye week. Actually, yeah, 5-0 going to bye week. All right, so now we're going to switch over to the every single play of the game video. So guys, now we're looking at every single play of the game. So we're going to see a little bit of a change up here. So first play of the game, Tyler Boyd. Run up the middle for around 3 yards. Something that we're probably going to see a lot more of is, especially to get him more utilized in this offense, is running him like Deebo Samuel, where he might be a little bit of running back some plays and a little bit of a receiver some plays. It actually opens up the offense completely, and I'm loving the idea. Any way possible that you can get these receivers open or scheme them open is always a welcomed play. But 1st down 10 here, pass across the middle, completed T. Higgins. And T gets down to around the 23-yard line. 1st down 10 here at 23-yard line. Pass incomplete, intended for Irv Smith. Second and 10 is going to be a run play by Joe Mixon, not able to pick up much yards. Now bringing up third down and 9 here at the 22-yard line. A lot of drives this year have resulted in touchdowns on the first opening drive, but it looks like this one, with all day to throw the ball, is going to result in a field goal over the head of Jamar Chase. So just like that, Cincinnati takes a 3-0 lead in this game. First down 10 for the Seattle Seahawks. Kenneth Walker, with that speed, it looked like he might have been going for 6. So thankfully he does get caught right there, and when he gets to the 43-yard line. First down 10 now at the 43-yard line. It's going to go ahead and be a pass across the middle completed down to the 45. First and 15 after a false start penalty. It's going to be a pass to the left-hand side completed. Kenneth Walker down to the 46-yard line. So, to be honest, I'm going to be interested to see how this defense... Well, you know what? It took the words out of my mouth. I was going to say, I'll be interested to see how this defense shuts down Kenneth Walker. But it hasn't been doing the greatest against the run. As right here, a strip sack fumble. Not surprising at all by Sam Hubbard. But they have not been doing too good against the run this season so far, the Bengals defense. So I'm interested to see how they shut down Kenneth Walker. So far, that first drive, pretty dang good. But the pass game should be fine. As everyone in this pass game is absolutely, and that defense is amazing. But Tyler Boyd with the 6-yard carry, okay. Now, that technically is considered a pass play, even though it looks like a run play. It's a shovel pass, so it ends up becoming a pass play in the statistics. But as us fans can see, it looks like a run play, and I love it. All right, right here, pass to Jamar Chase is broken up. Second and 10 now at the 50-yard line. All day to throw the ball completed to none other than Tyler Boyd. Third and 3, and Joe just gets the first down. Absolutely love it. First down and 10 here at the 40-yard line. What looks like going to be a run play by Tyler Boyd ends up being a pass play, and Irv Smith gets open and makes a huge play with the ball. Again, that's why we're going to see more of the Tyler Boyd run plays, because it opens up this offense. They were so focused on Tyler Boyd, they weren't focused on Irv Smith. Irv Smith gets wide open, and it's intercepted. And it could have been a pick 6, but Joe Burrow saves the day. Right there, he was looking at Irv Smith. Again, the chemistry so far has been absolutely amazing, but there's going to be plays where the chemistry just doesn't work out. And right there, it looked like that was kind of what happened, where the chemistry just, he was supposed to, I think he was supposed to go to the right-hand side. He sat on the route, and Joe had one idea, and he had another one. As Cheeto with the interception, as I'm talking about interception, Cheeto just says, you know what? They got a pick, and we can get a pick too. Bam, bam, bam. Cheeto with the INT. Let's go, Cheeto. Just like that now, Bengals have the football right back. 44-yard line, and Joe's gonna, that's a Madden sack. Again, like I said, we fixed this game to not have too many of those, but that's a Madden sack. It happens. Second and 24 now, passed for 3 yards. Nice play later, completion here for around 12 or 13 yards. Not too bad. Anyway, though, next drive for the Seattle Seahawks is going to be a run up the middle here for 4 yards. Second down and 5 now at the 9-yard line, right with the quarter about to end. It's going to bring up a third down and 2 at the 13-yard line. Run to the right-hand side and is shut down by Logan Wilson. Now with really good field position, the Bengals are in a great spot here to be able to get at least a field goal, if not a touchdown in this drive, as Irv Smith completes it right there. Right here, completion to Jamar Chase down to the 24-yard line. First down 10, play action pass, looking down the field, completed T. Higgins. Last time they were in this position, they threw an interception, and the ugly head will go right back as he is looking yet again for Irv Smith. 2 Irv Smith passes in the red zone ends up becoming intercepted. Oh, see, those interceptions right there, I'm not going to put on Madden just because, in all honesty, that he's looking for an intended receiver. The guy's open. It looks like it was just a bad route. Like, he was expecting to go one way and he doesn't. and he throws the pass. He throws it where he's supposed to be, and that's when that gets intercepted. So, again, I'm in this franchise, I'm trying not to have too many interceptions. I've turned on the interception slider immensely, but certain things like that will happen from time to time. Just keep that in mind, guys. Defenses are good in this game. 3rd down and 13, though, at 26-yard line. Check down pass is not going to be a first down. So it looks like Seattle is going to go ahead and have to punt the ball here, giving the Bengals the ball back right here. Completion here to Tyler Boyd. Down. Actually, Drew Sample, correct me. Drew Sample down to the 40-yard line. Play action pass to the right-hand side. Completed to none other than Irv Smith. 1st down and 10. Pass across the middle completed down to the 42-yard line. 2nd down and 4. Another completion. This one to Irv Smith. And it's not going to be a first down, though. But, of course, we have Joe Mixon, so we do not worry about anything. As he gets another big carry right there. 1st down and 10 now at the 30-yard line. All day to throw the ball. Completion to Tyler Boyd across the middle. 2nd down and 5 at 25-yard line. Hopefully this drive does not end in another interception. Hopefully we can see them punch it in for a touchdown as Joe Mixon goes absolutely nowhere right there. 2nd down and 9 though. Pass to the right-hand side. Incomplete. Bringing up 3rd down and 9. And it's Joe Mixon time. It's Joe Mixon time. Breaks his back. Breaks 3 tackles. And gets a touchdown. I mean, come on now. You ain't seen nothing yet on this Joe Mixon rise to shine tour. But Kenneth Walker is also still in the Seattle Seahawks. So let's not forget that. Yeah, Kenneth Walker. 1st down and 10 at the 36-yard line. Pass wide open. Down the field. Down to the 17-yard line goes the Seattle Seahawks. Just like that. Now at the 17-yard line. Couple plays later. Actually, next play later. Say couple plays. Next play later. Touchdown to Tyler Lockett. Just like that. 10-7 for halftime here. Let's see if Bengals can get a pretty dang good drive going here. Maybe get a field goal or a touchdown for halftime. I'd say reasonably, I would want to be up at least by 6 going into halftime. If you get a touchdown here, that's absolutely freaking S+ tier. But, you know, at least a field goal, I feel a little bit more comfortable. We already know overall in this game in real life, it's going to be a very tight game. This is not going to be a game that probably is a blowout by any stretch of imagination. So this is going to be a very tight, close game. Both these teams have a lot to give in this game. And it's going to be a little scary for that said reason. As right here, Chase cannot get a first down, which will actually end up hurting the Bengals. As 3rd and inches, they do not get a first down here. And then they go for it here on 4th and inches. As I surprisingly enough did not go for Money Mac. And it ends up being another incompletion. So now Seattle has a chance before halftime to put up some points and maybe tie the ball game, which is not what I expected. But it looks like on 3rd and 3 here, it's going to be a pass completed across the middle down to the 47-yard line. So with 35 seconds left, 1 timeout. Cincy just needs to get a couple plays in bounds and we should be fine. But 14 seconds here, 2nd down and 4, pass incompleted. Down to 9 seconds left. 3rd and 4 here. Let's see what they end up doing. I'm surprised they did not run the ball with 1 timeout, but they're going to end up attempting a 58-yard field goal, which, to be honest, yeah, it's not going to go as well. So you know what that means? Hail Mary time for Joe Burrow. All day to throw it. He looks. Deep. Pass. And there's no A.J. Green, so. If there was an A.J. Green, there might be something special that would happen, but there was no A.J. Green. Or, yeah. Anyway, Will Hill for the Ravens. 1st down and 1, though. Run by Kenneth Walker here will not be a first down. Jermaine Pratt. I'm telling you right now, and I'll say that every video. This linebacking duo, Cheeto with the interception. This linebacking duo is absolutely amazing. Shutting down so many run plays that could be huge run plays, but this linebacking duo just does so much good stuff. 1st down and 10, though. Pass Irv Smith across the middle here down 2nd down and 3. Now at the 18-yard line. Let's see what they end up doing. I'm going to guess a pass play. Yep, I was going to guess a pass play because I don't know why. It was like too obvious for them to run the ball there. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line. And Joe takes a sack on the play, which no one was really open too much, so I'm not going to too much on Madden there. Second and goal, pass for 3 yards. Third and goal at the 13-yard line here. All day to throw the ball, looking and incomplete, which will make them settle for a field goal, keeping the score to a 6-point ball game. Now 13-7 in the second half. Seattle is going to try to do something special here, as Logan Wilson almost has a pick six. Logan Wilson and Jermaine Pratt almost had a pick six right there. And another run for a 1-yard gain. Kenneth Walker really being bottled up here. Third down 9 now at the 29-yard line. It's going to be a 7-yard pass. It ended up becoming an incomplete pass after booth review. But now second down 3 after a 7-yard run by the Bengals. It's going to be a check down pass across the middle to Tyler Boyd down to the 42-yard line. First down 10 now at the 42-yard line. Pass intercepted, looking for Jamar Chase. It looked like Jamar was supposed to run a curl flat, and he ran a streak, and kind of, bad timing on both parts there, where he was supposed to look this guy, did not look that guy. It happens. Second down 6, though, at the 40-yard line. Pass across the middle, completed to Tyler Lockett, down to the 18-yard line. First down 10 now at the 18-yard line. It's going to go ahead and be all day to throw the ball, and almost intercepted. DJ Reader almost had an interception, and I would have loved that so much. That would have been so beautiful. DJ Reader or BJ Hill, one of those two. I forget who's 92 exactly. Third down and 12, though. It's going to be a pass play here. This one ends up becoming a check down pass to Kenneth Walker. And they will go for it here on 4th and 3. They're not going to kick the field goal. So, that kind of goes to how good this Bengals defense actually is. Or Bengals offense actually is. But first and goal, Logan Wilson gets a sack. Second and goal, all day to throw the ball, incomplete in the back of the end zone. Third and goal at the 6-yard line here. It's going to go ahead and be a completion for a touchdown. Now in a 14-13 ball game. This is when things are going to get really tough, and we're going to have to see some lockdown defenses for the Bengals and some moving the ball in offense for the Bengals. This is called a fumble, but it ends up being booth review to not a fumble, so we're all good there. Jamar Chase was down. Madden being Madden. Third down 2, though, at the 44-yard line. Pass play here, look across the middle, completed. And Irv Smith, I'm not sure why he trucked the air 17 times, but we don't ask questions. First down 10 and 39-yard line here. Pass across the middle completed down to the 22-yard line. First down 10 now. Incomplete pass. Looked like it. I don't know what's going to happen there. Second down 10 though. Pass across the middle completed the T. And we have a first and goal at the 1-yard line. It's going to be a run play that gets shut down by with Joe Mixon, but Drew Sample is going to show why he samples touchdowns. Just like that, it's a now 5-point ball game. 2-point conversion. Jamar Chase says, remember that Bills game? That's how you catch it. First down and 10, play action pass for Seattle Seahawks. Pass across the middle field completed to Tyler Lockett down to the 48-yard line of the Cincinnati Bengals. 48-yard line now, first down and 10, pass to the left-hand side. Ooh, contested catch straight on Dax Hill. It's going to be a run by Kenneth Walker for a first down to the 34-yard line here. All day to throw the ball, and he is sacked by B.J. Hill. And by the way, B.J. Hill was the guy earlier who almost had an interception. That would have been absolutely hilarious to see B.J. Hill off a pick six. I don't think you'd have made it, but you know what? It would have been pretty funny. Third down 10, though, at the 34-yard line here. A field goal is absolutely still in the equation if you're Seattle, but it's going to be a check down pass, which ends up being a 4th and 2. Now, they could have kicked the field goal, but they end up going for it here, and Kenneth Walker gets a first down. So that's 2 fourth downs where really, you would want to see the Bengals get stops there because it would have changed the whole ball game. Second down 3 here. Kenneth Walker up the middle, and he gets around, never mind. He gets around 15 yards as he gets down to the 1-yard line. First and goal now at the 1-yard line. It's going to be a shutdown up the middle by Jermaine Pratt. Second and goal, it's going to be a run play shut down again by Jermaine Pratt. Someone say he wants to be a 3-down linebacker. But 3rd and goal, sadly, as he's getting hit, it ends up becoming a touchdown. Now 21-all with 8:20 to go in this ball game. We're going to have to see a little bit of, a little bit more points put up by Cincinnati here. But they are in prime position here to at least get a field goal, if not a touchdown this drive, and take the lead. And a good drive with, clock ran off. That's what we want to see here. 1st down and 10, pass across the middle field, almost intercepted. 2nd down and 10 now at the 43-yard line, pass across the middle completed to Jamar Chase. Not bad. 1st down and 10 now at the 26-yard line. May run up the middle here by Joe Mixon down to the 21-yard line. 2nd down and 5 here at the 21-yard line. All day to throw the ball, and Joe gets sacked, fumbles it, but it is picked up by the Bengals, thankfully. And that sack, I would even say, that's just a coverage sack, in all honesty. But 4th down and 10, though, is going to end up becoming a 1-yard pass, so they will settle for a field goal. Now up by 3 with less than 4 minutes to play in this ball game. Honestly, this defense has shown us today that they can shut down the Seahawks offense. So I'm not too scared right now. I'm not too scared, As right there, B.J. Hill knocks the ball back into Gino's face. And then 3rd and 5, incomplete pass. And the Seahawks punt the ball. So that's an interesting take right there. They punted the ball back to the Bengals. What we have seen so far this game is that Seattle has been very, very loosey-goosey with the ball, where they'll go for it on 4th downs. They went for it on 3 4th downs today. But it looks like that's not going to be the case, as they do go ahead and punt the ball, and the Bengals run the clock out. Get a couple 1st downs, and that is game. So let's go ahead and take a look at the stats for today, see how everyone did, so we can kind of judge, everything. Now, I will say I will continue to play with the sliders. So, 3 interceptions today. I know that's not as realistic as it should be. Seahawks do have a good defense. But at the same time, though, I do have to correct sliders again because my franchise got deleted. And then the second thing I will say is the sacks. They did get 3 sacks today. The last one was a cover sack. There was 2 that was kind of questionable Madden sacks. But overall, not a bad day. Cheeto with 2 interceptions, though. Love to freaking see that. I'm going to tell you that right now. But if you guys did enjoy this video, the like, comment down below. I'll see you guys in the next one. Let's go ahead and look at Seattle's stats real fast. Just to get a general gist of what they're doing. Because, Seattle is Seattle.